My head down on my shoes. Oh, going interviews. Oh, going interviews. Oh, going interviews.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Lane Switchers.
What it do? Welcome back to another episode of the Lane Switchers Podcast. I'm your boy Keith. You can follow me on Instagram at your boy Keith. That's YOBOIKEEF.
And this is your boy J Diesel. You can hit me up on IG, JFear89. Hit me up.
So, man, today is I don't know. I wouldn't say monumental. I don't know. I wouldn't say none of that. But they had gay pride down here in Detroit.
I think it's called Pride, not Gay Pride.
It's not called gay pride? Okay.
Pride.
Oh, is it Pride Week? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So in lieu of Pride Week, we want to, talk. I honestly thought it was gay pride, but that's what it's about, though. Gay pride, I guess.
Yeah,
But I guess you wouldn't consider a transsexual gay.
I mean, I would, but I
don't know.
Maybe they label it different.
Yeah, I don't know what the correct term is, but whatever. So in lieu of that, we gonna theme that as the podcast because I had a TV show I wanted you to watch, Black Mirror episode.
Happy Friday.
Season 5, episode 3 or whatever. It's called like Strike or something. And my question to you was, did you consider that gay?
Definitely did, man.
So let's put some context to it.
Okay.
It's an actor, Anthony Mackie, and I don't know the other actor's name. They two males.
I meant to look his name up too.
He played in have you ever seen the Get Down? Yeah. Yeah, he played the guy in the Get Down.
Yeah.
I don't know his character name.
He was in something else too.
He was in something else too. Yeah, a bunch of other stuff. But so two male actors or two males, and they play a video game.
Yeah.
One guy picks a girl, one guy picks a guy. It's like a virtual reality game, so they can like feel everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And in the video game, they end up kissing and having sex and stuff like that. But it's not really them.
Yeah, but
it's not really them.
It was still weird as fuck.
It's weird, but
because you know it's your man's.
Yeah, but the thing is it weird? It's weird. I agree with that. But is it gay? There's no physical contact.
I feel like it's gay because you know that it's another. Of course, it's you not physically doing nothing with that person, but you know who's behind the curtain. Like it's just like
that's the thing. So what defines gay then? Gay is a physical. It's not a physical thing. It's like is it a physical feeling? Is it a feeling or emotion? Is it?
I don't really know how to like dabble into like what's more gay than what's gayer than whatever. But
exactly.
My man's that was the girl. Mm-hmm. Him. Like having sex with the guy character, I feel like he was even more gayer than the.
See, and I was wondering too, like what sensation was he getting? Was he getting a penetration feeling?
I felt like he was like loving the feeling of being penetrated by a guy.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, bro. Was the penetration feeling? But the thing is, at the end of the day, it's not physical. Like
it's not, but it's still him. Like imagining a man fucking him.
I give you this. I give you emotional. I give you it was emotionally gay.
Okay,
but I don't think it was physically gay.
Okay,
I don't think that guy. I don't think you can call that man gay for something that happened virtually. It wasn't literally him.
Okay,
having sex with another man.
If you look at how the story played out, and when they first did that with that first scene, how they reacted, they completely turned the game off, didn't talk for a while.
Yeah, because it was weird. And Anthony Mackie was like, "Yeah, it's fucking weird, man. We're like, what's going on?" He's like, "Nah, I was drunk that night." Blah blah.
It's still weird because even if you put yourself in those shoes, you would still feel some type of way like this shit gay because you still, no matter if it's a virtual reality game, you going in there, you knowing it's a man behind the character, you know it's a dude behind it, you know it's your man's. So it's like you gonna forever look at that shit like it's weird, especially the guy that's the female that's about to get fucked by the guy character.
So is it only the fact that it's virtual and he can feel it?
I mean,
if he couldn't feel it, would it matter?
It's both. And I feel like it's the fact that by being virtual, I'm pretty sure they controlling all the functions, like him whipping the shit out and sticking it in the girl. Like I'm saying, if you're in virtuality, if you can throw a punch, because it was a fighting game.
Yeah.
So if you can throw a punch and you can kick and all that.
She was an off-brand Chun-Li too. Yeah, he was off-brand Ryu.
She looked terrible too. Yeah. But if you could do all that, like punch, kick, and like do all the fighting sequences and shit like that. He can do all the sexual sequences. So the dude that's portraying to be the female, he can lay there and spread his legs and watch my man whip his meat out.
And another thing, it was all in the mind because when they went into the game, they was just like sitting on the couch like this. just like stuck.
Yeah, and then like it's the thought of him being inside that woman character, and him seeing another man whip his stuff out, getting ready to do stuff to him. So that ain't a visual of being gay. Like you see a man coming towards you about to, and then they kissing and stuff like that too. So it's the thought in their mind too.
Okay, so that brings up another question in my head. Is a gay thought, does that make you gay? If you never act on your gay thoughts, like say you think about having sex with a dude or whatever, but you never act on it, but you want to, but you like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I like
in my mind, I feel like you just gay and you just haven't experienced the full gay ride yet.
But how can you be gay if you haven't done anything gay?
I mean, that's just like you being a virgin, but you like men. You just haven't done nothing yet. Are you still gay?
What? If you're a virgin and you like men? What?
Yeah, I'm saying like if you never did any sexual activity,
okay,
like, and you young or whatever, but you like men, like fucking D Wade son.
Oh, you said, but no, okay, but you can be a virgin and still kiss. You could have kissed a guy, but you
haven't done anything, but you don't like women at all. You like men. Could you call yourself gay? But you haven't done any sexual activities with anybody.
I mean, I assume so. If I guess if you open about it, if you like, I like dudes, but I ain't did nothing yet. I get it.
So it's
different.
Opening.
No, but it's a different example because the example I'm giving is a guy like girls. Maybe all his sexual experiences were with women.
Yeah.
And he just having these fantasies about dudes, but he never acted on the fantasies. Would he be gay?
If the thought is in your mind of that you like dudes, then I feel like. Of course, I feel like you are, but I feel like it's opinion based. Like I don't know.
I feel like you may be gay if you know what I'm saying, commit an act with the same sex. I guess I wouldn't call you gay until you actually do something that would consider me gay. So if you think anything like that's whatever.
So you have to do something physical for you to be gay in your mind.
I think so.
You could walk around and say, "Oh, he fine, he this and that." I think this and that. This guy look like this, but you just wouldn't be like, "Oh, he ain't gay."
See, that's the thing. I would say that's suspect. Cause you know what I'm saying, niggas say that shit now. You could be joking, but
how far does he have to go with his words?
Physical.
I'm saying,
okay, yeah.
For you to be like, cause you ain't gonna never know what he do unless he tell you.
Yeah.
But if he just around you, like, oh damn, look at my man's right there. I can't wait to like yada yada get at him. Like just how dudes talk about females they walking down the street.
I mean, of
course,
course,
if you walk into a gas station, he like, oh, what up, bro? You looking nice, like shit like that. Would you be like, he gay?
You looking nice?
If me and you walking into the store, and I'm walking with you, and you see a nigga walk out, and then you be like, and you telling me like, oh, that nigga strapped. And you look at that nigga ass and shit like that nigga look nice.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but that don't make him gay. Like I feel like that's a gay statement. I get it. That's a statement for a man that like
repetitive. If you're around a person that always do that, they see men and they just what if they super flamboyant and all that?
I don't think that makes them gay. But unless they identify as gay. If they identify as gay, it's different. But I'm saying like if it's a dude who say, oh, I ain't gay, I'm straight, but all the time he's saying some suspect shit like, oh, dog got a fat ass or blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Everything just seems suspect about it. I mean, I don't think that makes him gay. Just saying that stuff.
But the thing is,
I would say it's a gay statement, but it's not.
People do
make him
things lighter than that, and you still call them gay.
But I don't be saying it like, see that you remember that commercial with Wanda Sykes, like, oh, that shit's so gay. Like, why would you say gay when you mean stupid? What if I said that salt shaker was 15-year-old boy with a cheesy mustache, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we say gay as not meaning like as a person that's homosexual. We just say gay like in general, like, oh, this game cheating, this game gay. That's different. That's a different terminology when you say, this shit gay. Like that's different versus somebody doing something that's in the same lane of being homosexual. Like what? Like you smell like my man's with the hair. What's the nigga Tiger? Like Tiger getting the perm and
like
my man's getting the.
I'm using an example. Like I've had a situation happen with me before where I was walking into a store and a guy held the door open for me. He was with his boys or whatever. He held the door open for me.
Okay.
And when I was walking in, I walked in. I was like, I appreciate it, man. And I heard his man as they was walking down the aisle. You gay as hell, holding the door for another man. In my mind, I didn't feel like that was gay.
Okay, that's trash. That's not me though. That's just over masculine type niggas. Like you can't hold the door for another man. I hold the door for everybody. Almost,
I do too.
Literally, almost everybody. Kiera always telling me like, stop holding the door for these people because I hate when they don't say thank you or something like that or don't acknowledge that I held the door for them.
I just still do it. It's just
I do it. But I'm just saying, just
old young man. Like, it don't matter. I just hold the door.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, but that example right there is just like it's just like for dudes who like I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
In 2019, guys are like that. You can't really say anything for them to be like,
or you always dick sucking, you always hating on the blah, or whatever. If you give a nigga a compliment, you dick sucking. If you say anything bad about him, you hating. So you can't do nothing.
Just like when I was telling you about when Jalen Rose, when he was telling Stephen A. like, "Oh, Stephen A., you looking pretty handsome today." Yeah. And I was saying, actually, you like, do you feel like that's gay? Telling another man he look handsome.
See, and the thing is, I don't think it's gay to call a nigga handsome. Just flat, But it's different. He in a job where it's like, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's hard to explain. But I don't
dressed up. Stephen A. had on a nice suit. And all that. It's like, you looking pretty handsome today.
I wouldn't say handsome. Me personally, I wouldn't say handsome. I don't think it's gay to call that nigga handsome, but I wouldn't say handsome. I'm like, oh, you looking sharp. You looking nice. You looking. That's a nice suit. It's just not me. I just think I don't know.
You feel is something wrong with it?
I'm not gonna say it's nothing wrong with it. It's just not how. It's just not me. I don't know. And this is another thing because you was talking because you'll text a nigga. You'll just be saying some goofy shit or something. You'll text me and I'd be like, dog, quit being gay. What did you say? Like you'd be like KK or some shit. What you like text her? It's something.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, without having to go into my phone.
Exactly. I'm trying to think what it was.
You always be like gay or something like that.
I don't know what it is, but it's just stuff that me as a man I wouldn't call it gay, but I wouldn't do it.
What about I had texted you something the other day. Well, not the other day. It was a while back, a couple weeks ago. I think I said good morning or some shit like that. You was like, I think you said it was gay. I think I said good morning.
That's like trash. Good morning, and I said it was gay.
It was just me. Like before, I was about to ask you something. I just said good morning because it was early as fuck, and you was just like, all right, you said gay.
I don't know, but you just be saying some stupid shit. I'm like, dog, what? Whatever. But okay, so look,
it's my comedic humor.
I had a class. I had a psychology class, right? Mm-hmm. And we were talking about being gay. Mm-hmm. And they asked me if I had a problem with gay people or, people identifying gay or whatever. I was like, no, I don't got a problem with gay people or whatever. And then she asked me a follow-up question, was like, would you want your son to be gay? Mm-hmm. And instantly I'm like, no, I want my son to be gay. I want my son to be straight.
That question is weird, though. Like, would you want your son to be gay?
Exactly. But the thing is, why wouldn't you want him to be gay if you don't have a problem with it?
I mean, it's not that you have a problem with it. I just would rather him love one son is this type of way, or he gay or whatever. I wouldn't treat him no different type of way. I'm treat him like a human being.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't want my son to be that because I envision my son being something else in life. That I hold to a standard, whatever. Of course, him, dating a woman, making kids, starting a family, stuff like that. I don't envision my son dating a man and creating a family and having to possibly adopt kids. Not saying there's nothing wrong with adopting, but
I thought about adopting.
Eventually
in the future.
It's cool, I guess, but if I had to go that route, but if I could have kids, I would prefer to just have kids.
See, I would do like what Kanye West and Kim Kardashian did.
Yeah, get the surrogate.
Get the surrogate, but see, I didn't know that the woman can put her eggs inside of another woman, and then the man can use his sperms, and it's completely their child and not the surrogate.
I said I was gonna research that a little bit.
It do seem kind of crazy,
especially out there seeing them go through that and seeing D Wade and Gabrielle go through that. Like, exactly. I want to research it a little bit.
I didn't know D Wade and them did it. I just heard that Kim and Kanye did.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody else. I think somebody else carried D Wade's.
Yeah, it's a surrogate, but I don't know if they did the egg thing because it's kind of crazy. A woman carrying a baby that's technically not theirs.
Yeah,
it's no DNA relations.
I don't know how that would be possible though. Like,
exactly.
No type of blood or nothing like
that. That's the crazy thing about it.
How can something form in your body and it just have no type of cell of you?
It's forming in the egg, but the thing is getting you nourishing it and all this stuff. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, dog.
Yeah.
It was a mind blowing thing when I heard it. Because they got the babies from the lady, and the baby ain't no relation to them.
Lady.
You know what I'm saying? But that's a lucrative business, too, being a surrogate. If you know what I'm saying, young, healthy, college educated.
I thought about donating
sperm dating, too. They do all that stuff. They do height. They do, obviously race, because, you know what I'm saying, you want a white baby, and you get some black sperm, you know what I'm saying?
My genetics is amazing.
Yeah, okay, I don't know about that. Genetics awful. You're going to ball, baby.
Born athlete.
Trash. Both our girlfriends went to Pride today. Did she tell you about what was going on down there?
She dabbled it a little bit. Like, I ain't really get to talk to her about everything, but she was just telling me as far as like the different type of people that they were seeing there, like what she was expecting to see and things like that. Like because yesterday it was a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on as far as people out there protesting.
Exactly.
Like Nazi people.
That's what I was wondering.
And
like,
it-
go home,
yeah.
F words. I'm not gonna say that.
I talked to both of them, like your girl and my girl, and she was saying that they were saying that they didn't really see any like people out there protesting like Nazis and nothing like that. So I just figured it was probably more secured by the police and things like that today.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus yesterday. I think yesterday they was just protesting to not have it today.
Yeah. That junk is crazy. I just don't understand. Like, why would I care if the dude next door to me was gay? Why would I care about that?
And then it wasn't just that.
It's so weird.
On the videos on Facebook I was watching yesterday, they were saying no niggers and no fags. They were saying both of that shit.
Right.
And then they was carrying rifles. They was carrying fucking Nazi flags. I'm like, dog, how the fuck they walking downtown carrying rifles, dog?
Because it's a freedom of speech,
I know
right
the
to
right
bear
to bear
stuff.
arms and shit like that, but you in a public, like, it's so many of them, like, just walking
It's
in with
public.
rifles on their arm and shit like that. Like, it's just weird. Like, I don't think you can just walk in a mass group full of guns and shit like that and just,
That's the thing. You can.
causing disturbances and shit like that. Just saying racial slurs out loud and shit like that. Like,
Yeah, because
be some type of
we an
crowd
open carry
control.
state, so you can openly carry your gun.
I know that much.
And,
but
and if just because it's a parade one day, don't mean I can't carry my gun down
but
Detroit
it has to be a certain
downtown.
like, laws to where
You can
like,
take it in certain places.
it's so many of them, and so many of them had guns, and for them holding it across their shoulders and they yelling out hateful and racial things, ain't no telling what their mind state is. Like if they saying, no niggers, no gays and stuff like that,
That's the only
and they
thing.
carrying guns, like you don't know what maybe they want to shoot a black person, or maybe they want to shoot somebody
exactly,
that's gay.
and that's another thing. Well, one, you can't determine intentions, so you can't just be like, oh, they got a Nazi flag, so they trying to kill. Niggas.
But you can determine what people yelling out. If you yelling out hate crimes,
yeah,
then,
but that don't mean they gonna shoot them.
But it's still, if you being belligerent and you just, people driving by, no niggers and no gays, like you just not saying it in a peaceful way.
Yeah, exactly.
People protest peacefully.
And that's the one weird thing, because we got freedom of speech, but all speech is not free.
Those are hate crimes.
Exactly. You hate speech. You can't just do hate speech. You can't just
And that's
say
why
whatever
I
you
was,
want. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But I guess you can, because if you couldn't, they would have been arrested.
Because I was just seeing a lot of police just like I guess just standing guard, making sure it wasn't no
And
physical
then,
violence.
And
or
then
whatever.
it's like, so if yelling out no niggers and no F words is hate speech, is yelling out no Nazis and no this, is that hate speech? Because you saying something against them, but everybody is together thinking that Nazis are wrong, right?
I mean, because they're hating against racial. They got the racial tension between why they are Nazis. Like
Exactly, but still though, it's still hate against them though.
But it's just I don't know. I feel like it's more of a
right,
defense mechanism.
So take black people and white people. Say if it was a white guy saying "Go home, niggers," right?
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a black guy saying "Go home, crackers," would it people consider the white guy hateful, but don't consider the black guy hateful?
But those are two hateful words: cracker and nigger.
Nazi is hateful too. People don't like being associated with Nazis no more.
I'm saying, but
they were Nazis.
They like being called Nazis.
Yeah, them people
Crackers don't like
specifically.
being called crackers, and niggas don't like being called niggers.
But Nazi is still a derogatory term though.
But if they saying we're Nazis and we don't like niggers, and the black people like, well, y'all go home, Nazis. They ain't said nothing. They just saying what you told.
Okay, yeah, in that example, but I'm just saying like the when you compare the two, because if somebody would say go home niggers versus go home cracker, go home Nazis, go home this, you would think this one is hateful, but you think the other one is retaliation, not hateful. Is it not hateful to?
I would just be retaliating in the way of this is what you like to be called. That's just my thought. I wouldn't be saying I wouldn't feel like I'm saying something out of the way of I'm saying something derogatory just because you said something derogatory. You be holding up flags and names and tattoos of what you want to be called. So ain't like I got nigger across my chest.
Okay, what about calling cops pigs and whatever else?
That's different too. That's an insult as well.
So would it be considered hate speech?
I mean, I don't
that's
know.
the point I'm trying to get at.
I don't know what level of that is. Because somebody a pig, like.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to brainstorm, trying to figure out what the levels.
It's so many made up cop names you could say. You could say, "Go away 12." Like,
yeah,
is that really?
I feel like that's different though. I feel like pig is bad, but 12 is just you a cop. Jake's you just a cop. 50 you just a cop. But I don't know. It seems weird. Pig just sound worse.
It do.
Go home, pig. You know what I'm saying? You fucking
Go on,
pig. Go fucking
bacon back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just say shit like that. But all right, going back to the gay thing and about kids. it was a video. I ain't gonna name. I had some people on my Facebook or whatever I was debating with. So it's a video of maybe it was a kid. He might have been like 8, 9, 10 or something like that, and he was openly gay. Real young age.
You said somebody you know?
Yeah, somebody on my Facebook page.
Okay.
It's real young to I think is real young to identify sexually.
How young
was
this person?
He was like 8, 9, or 10. Not the person I'm debating with in the video.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like 8, 9, or 10, which is real young. You
young.
shouldn't be able to understand like what gay.
I feel like you ain't defining yourself.
Exactly.
Like that,
so the question was like, you know what I'm saying, if this was your son, how would you? Well, first of all, I think they was saying that his dad like cut ties with him and all this shit or something like that. And I posted it like, you know what I'm saying, if it was my son, I don't agree with what's going on, but I don't really care. You still my son. I love you, blah, blah, blah. And the people on my Facebook page was like, nah, you know what I'm saying, you tripping, bro. You tripping. If this is my son, you cut off. You ain't coming to no family function bringing your boyfriend and shit. I don't care what you talking about, blah, blah. And I'm thinking like, so this is the example I gave. I'm like, if your son murdered somebody, would you go visit him in prison? And it was like, yeah, I go visit him in prison. So if he gay, you would just cut him completely off. So one dude killed somebody, other dude just fucking another nigga. One dude killed the nigga, other dude fucking a nigga in the butt. So
fucking a nigga in the butt.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's
Chris Rock,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand. So and that goes to like how what's the dude named Dwayne Wade and his son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And well, Magic Johnson's son old as fuck. He got his own little thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like they all got kids and Magic Johnson's successful, but I'm pretty sure Dwayne Wade's son gonna grow up to be successful too. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see how you can just have something. You can have your kid and raise them and all this stuff like that, and things not go your way
And disown them.
I
agree with you, but I feel like in the heat of the moment, and when you ask people when you talk about those topics and bring up those conversations with people in the heat of the moment, they don't have a gay son right then and there.
Exactly.
They're just speaking off of emotion, stuff like that. But given the experience, they're not my experience, but if they go through that experience, of course, I feel like the love that they are already then garnered with their child, especially if they have a tight knit, close relationship with their kid, they wouldn't just be like disowning them, like, oh, you know, I'm gonna banish you, and you know,
trash, banish you to the shadow realm, nigga.
Well, you know what I mean, nigga.
I wish I could think of a card that banished people. I couldn't think of it, but whatever. Go ahead.
Not banished, but just disown, disown, and just completely, you know, just make them feel like they don't exist no more. And I feel like this just be overly masculine guys that's just super homophobic. They just say shit like that in the heat of the moment. Just, oh no, fuck that. I ain't finna. You know, that nigga gay. He ain't my son no more. Like it's stupid to say, especially if you love your kids.
And I feel like a lot of this. I don't want to bring this to religion, but I do feel like a lot of this is tied into religion, especially in black people, because exactly.
Like
you know what I'm saying? And the Bible. I'm from what I know, the Bible is preaching two different things. The Bible is saying love thy neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Love thy neighbor. Treat people how you want to be treated. All this stuff. But then. In the same coin, it's saying like, you know what I'm saying, it's an abomination to sleep with another man and blah blah blah. So and it's gay people. I know gay people who go to church, and they go to church. They serving a God supposedly that don't want them to go to heaven. He gonna go to hell no matter what. So it's ridiculous. And then black people, we so caught in religion that we listen to the Bible no matter what. If the Bible say this, I believe it's true.
Well, how do you feel about the overly flamboyant, like, you know, gay males? Like, how would you feel if your son was like, you know, he turned out to be that way? He was just overly flamboyant, and he was just always around you, like twerking, like, oh, dad, like just doing a whole bunch of shit like that. Just
okay, that's crossing the line. You ain't finna be on. I wouldn't even let my daughter twerk around me, let alone my son.
I'm saying he older. Like he older.
But still, it's a respect you have for your parent.
I mean, you
know what I'm saying? My daughter, I don't care how old you is, you're not finna be over here twerking in front of me or whatever.
I go say twerking,
especially not my son.
Him dialed up like a transgender and just
also,
you know.
there's a thing like, okay, well, the clothes I can't do nothing about it. Again, I'm not gonna like it. I'm saying, and it's also gonna be lines that's gonna be lines gonna be drawn.
How would you feel though? Like, would you act different, especially if y'all in like a family setting, like all your friends, your boys over, stuff like that. Your son walking the house drag, like, oh, dad, like kissing all on you, like not all on you, but give you. I don't know why I'm trying to make this sound more kid than what it is, but he just showing you overly affection, you know, like that.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I'm good at holding stuff in. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how much I want to say something, I wouldn't say nothing, especially not in front of other people. I wouldn't want to demean my child in any type of way. But I would also have a conversation with my son. If he older, like you say, then we would have had that conversation years ago. Like, okay, this is. I understand your lifestyle. I understand, you know what I'm saying? You love who you love, and this is what you're gonna do for the rest of your life. Cool. Just don't be doing certain stuff around me. I get it.
Especially with my guys over here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would just be a certain respect that me and him both have. We have a conversation and that'd be it. And I think that's how I go.
What if they was like, he was like hitting on your friends and shit like that? Like, you know. Like,
I mean, obviously my friends would be older than him, so he ain't gonna be like, okay, well, that's disrespectful too. And that goes for my daughter as well, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my daughter would hit on my older friends, if I'm 50 and she 21 or something like that, come on. It's disrespectful either way I go. I'm just
throwing scenarios out there.
I get you. I'm saying it's just disrespectful either way I go. Yeah. I definitely wouldn't have it whether it was my son, my daughter, or nothing.
I get you.
But people do be trying to blast D-Wade's son, though.
They do. And I think it's mainly because he's so young.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But and also I'm pretty sure there's studies that say people are born gay or straight.
I don't necessarily believe that, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's they do the studies, so I don't do no goddamn studies. So
okay,
as far as those topics,
boom, it's another study that say everybody originated in Africa, and it's white people who don't agree with that.
Do you agree with that though?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's the biggest continent, right?
I think it is.
But it's kind of weird though. It's kind of weird to say everybody Well, no, because it wasn't that many people, right? At first, so we originated.
I don't think everybody originated.
Okay, yeah, I actually starting to like kind of agree with it now because it weren't that many people at first, and everybody started on this continent, and then we kind of like expanded. And they say people who live like places further from the sun or something like that, they got a lighter skin, which is why some people are white. They live in places like Norway.
I don't know about that though.
That's just I don't know.
What about the babies that turn out to be born like they just turn out dark, coming out the womb dark?
What you mean?
Like, when you born dark, like what that got to do with you being in the sun?
No, it's like a what do you call it it's like evolution. So people, when you in Africa, it's real hot, all this stuff. So your body evolved. We got the melanin in our skin to protect us from the sun. People who moved further from the sun, they evolved. They didn't need the melanin in their skin, so it went away and they became white. So the kids, what they got.
How far down the line does that go as far as the sun rays?
That's the thing. It's a long
skin into your baby's genes. Like, how far does that go?
Supposedly evolution takes a long time. So it don't just like the way we evolved from monkeys and all that type of shit. It's a bunch of different theories. It's a bunch of different theories. The Big Bang Theory, the primordial soup and shit.
I know I did.
You evolved
I was motherfucking silverback.
Whatever. This nigga talking about you fucking evolved from a monkey. You want to be a monkey so bad. You probably one of the main niggas who brought AIDS over here, bro.
I mean,
fucking them goddamn.
But RP Easy, bro.
So Easy E. Who else died from AIDS? Charlie Sheen gonna die soon, ain't he? Don't he got AIDS?
That nigga gonna die soon.
Don't he got AIDS?
Magic Johnson,
Magic Johnson,
anything if Magic made it.
No, Magic Johnson beat that shit. He ain't beat it. He still got it.
I think Charlie Sheen HIV positive. It's the difference between HIV and AIDS.
I don't know. I don't know shit about that.
I think he got HIV. I don't think he got AIDS.
Yeah. And that's another thing about being gay. I supposedly you got a higher likelihood to have HIV or AIDS. One of them. I don't know the difference between them.
AIDS evolves. Not evolves.
HIV evolves in AIDS?
No, AIDS evolves into HIV. HIV is HIV, then it turns into AIDS.
Okay. Yeah. So is HIV
it's stages.
Can you get HIV and still like not evolve into AIDS or automatically evolve?
They got medicines now to treat it, so it don't turn into AIDS.
Is it transferable? HIV is transferable?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, and
it's crazy. I don't know this shit.
Yeah,
I'm too grown to not know this shit.
Too damn grown.
But I mean, I know HIV is bad.
You should know those basics though.
Yeah,
HIV turns to AIDS.
No, I didn't know that, but I know HIV is bad. I know AIDS is bad, but I don't know like the specifics about it.
You more likely die from AIDS. Like people don't usually die from HIV.
Okay.
Like the symptoms get worse and it turns to AIDS.
I know people take was it Valtrex? That's the
is that the medicine for it?
Yeah, I think I heard something about that. Valtrex
I think that's for herpes.
Might have been herpes. I don't know.
I think that's for herpes.
I don't know.
Commercial.
I think
that's for herpes.
I don't know. But that's another reason for people.
Raw dog it. You don't know what's going on and shit out here.
There's only a couple, bro. I got a kid. You know what I'm saying? Raw dog hurt. It might have been a couple in my past, but that's it.
That nigga
I'm done with it,
bro.
I'm done with it, bro. I'm done with it.
And it's herpes HIV.
Nigga say you got HIV and don't even know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, that shit crazy. But that's another reason why I would like advise my son out of the homosexual lifestyle because of the
Are
scares about that.
Are you gonna kind of persuade him and try to talk to him about it more, just so he can kind of? You feel like he gonna try to like not dabble into it or something like that?
I feel like I wouldn't consciously do it because I don't feel like I don't know. It's just weird because I feel like the more you try to tell somebody something, the more they want to do it.
Be curious.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't, but I would just let it naturally happen. Another thing is it's a lot of stuff on TV that I think shouldn't be on TV.
Yeah.
Like it's transsexuals like going to schools and talking and stuff like that. Like I mean I understand like y'all want to be heard and all this stuff like that, but I don't understand why you got to come to my kid's school to talk to him and tell him like, hey, I'm a man, but I want to be a woman. Like I don't understand why you got to tell him that.
Seeing that they the law just passed to where they have to teach LGBT like the history of it in a certain state now.
They barely teaching Black history, so why are they teaching LBGT history?
I guess because
LBGTQ.
Yeah, I guess
what is queer? I don't know.
You know
what I'm saying? Like what you got lesbian, bisexual, transgender, lesbian, bisexual, gay, transgender, and then Q.
Just names for them. Maybe queer.
But I'm saying, what's the difference between queer and bisexual?
Queer is just gay. Like it's just a different name.
That's the thing. It's obviously something different. It's obviously
we would have to talk to somebody that's advanced.
Yeah, somebody who's specialized in that.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't know nothing about it. Because remember that show Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
Don't remember that shit.
You never heard of that show? Queer Eye I think it was a real big show.
It was a reality show.
I have no idea. I've never seen it, but I heard of it. I know it's a show, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's probably giving him a makeover or some shit. Or, I don't know, you probably just...
So, it sounded like it was somebody gay seeking somebody that wasn't gay?
Queer. Somebody queer.
Well, okay.
So, yeah, I don't know the difference. I'm just saying. Somebody queer.
I don't know.
Is somebody queer. I don't know what he was doing, but I would assume he's like giving giving a straight dude a makeover, or maybe just telling him somebody was like...
the name sounds like it's somebody... queer, trying to turn somebody a straight guy queer eye for the straight guy.
Oh, okay. You think you're trying to
try to see what
transfer him? What you call it?
I don't know.
Recruit him or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
Try to bring that nigga out the closet or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know. But I know it's an old show. But I don't know, man.
How many seasons you get into it?
I never seen it. Okay. It's an old show. I never seen it.
Okay. Thought you said that was your shit. So. My bad, bro. My bad.
But like it's like like on TV. You think I feel like every show, every newer generation show like got some type of gay or transsexual, transgender.
Fucking TT, do you love me?
Because did you watch the When They See Us?
Yeah.
My man's sister was transgender.
Yeah.
Corey Wiles.
Did she kill herself?
She got shot.
Oh, she got shot?
Yeah,
okay.
but the mom kicked her out.
Yeah.
So that's against what I would want to do with my kid. If my kid was like, I want to be a girl, blah blah blah.
Did they kind of tell a way of like how she died? Did she dabble into like the life of crime or some shit?
No. They didn't say nothing about that.
Just random.
Yeah, he was in prison and he got a call and said his sister got shot.
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't say drive by. I don't think it was like gang related. I don't know, but they said he got shot. But also, you got to realize that the neighborhood they was living in, the time it was like the no. I'm tripping. It was the 90s. It was the 90s, right?
No, the 90s is when I think 1989 is when they got out.
No, they got out in 2001. So it had to be the 90s. I think it was the 90s when
I think they got arrested in 1989.
1989 arrested in 1989.
Okay. But that was still the crack epidemic.
Exactly. Know? But it also thinking of mindset of all the people. That was I don't know. When was like AIDS and all that shit and
the 70s?
Oh, 70s?
Yeah,
okay,
70s,
I'm way off.
Yeah.
But still, I'm pretty sure people thought back then like they didn't mess with gay people and you know what I'm saying, he was really a boy. Or thing is, he could have been like pretending to be a girl, had sex with a dude, or was trying to get up on a dude or whatever. Yeah. And dude found out he was a
could have been.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's another thing. How would you feel like post operation? So they done got like the dick cut off and everything, got boob jobs, all that stuff. You can't even tell it's a dude, right? And you go to the club, maybe he's a little tipsy, maybe not.
Be positive or whatever. They just, I use protection, I told him to use protection, so I slept with him. Like, I feel like, it's just too much around that.
All right, let's take it a little further. All right, so you meet the girl, same way. Mm-hmm. You really like her. Y'all been dating for maybe a year, right?
Okay.
Now, just getting serious. Y'all done moved in together. Mm-hmm. You want to have kids. And at that point, when y'all talk about having kids, she finally tell you. Or he or whatever. They finally tell you like, hey, I can't have kids because I'm such and such. Now you in a relationship with her. You love her for whatever who she is and blah blah. Now this new information comes.
It's crazy because I feel like I could never get to that point and just further, like so far down the road to where I don't know that you are a woman, because there's no surgery in the world that can make a dick look like a pussy. Like, to me, like they can't make because the way
I don't know. Have you seen one? I'm hearing the technology is crazy, bro.
I don't care what robotic.
Dr. Miami, all that shit. I'm hearing it's crazy,
Dr.
bro.
Robotnik can put a fucking
Dr. Eggman.
Yeah,
that nigga Sonic.
You can't fucking create a clitoris like how a woman is.
I'm pretty sure you can't, but I'm pretty sure you can make something resemblance though. China be making everything knockoff, bro.
Because I like my shit bald, and I'm gonna look for scars, all that type of shit.
So do you care if it's hair on there? Like what if it's hair? You're not gonna do it? Oh, you got hair. I ain't gonna do it. On the pussy. If you about to have sex with hair?
I mean, of course not. But I usually tend to, like, you know, if I'm dating somebody.
Oh, okay. You let them know, like,
I just tell my girl, like, you know, she know how I like it.
Yeah.
So that's usually how it be. But of course I ain't gonna be like, it's fuzzy. I don't want it. Like,
yeah, it's fuzzy.
Yeah,
it's like a peach.
I'm jumping in the grass and I'm getting it, bro.
So back to the question. What would you do at that point? You 1 year in, like all whatever you just said, take that to the curb. You know what I'm saying? You in this situation right now. And you already, you know what I'm saying? Say it was your current girl.
Okay.
All right? And you don't have a kid now. But say it's your current girl. Y'all been dating for however long y'all been dating in real life.
Okay.
All right? And just take that mindset and use it. You love your girl. Y'all done been, you know what I'm saying, through thick and thin. Y'all been together for however many years y'all been together. How would you feel if turns out she was a dude?
Yeah, it's pretty much a done deal. Like that.
Okay, now some people, do you think you should be able to kill her?
I wouldn't fucking kill her.
Some people do though. I feel like that's a crime of passion, bro.
Do you feel like you would kill?
I don't know. I feel like I beat the shit out of her. But you go to jail.
Yeah. See, in the heat of the moment, you don't know what you would do. Me sitting here right now, I don't know what I'd do.
Exactly.
I don't know how I would feel. Well, I know how I would feel, but I don't know what I would do in the heat of that moment. But I don't feel like I would necessarily take that person's life. Like, you know,
yeah, exactly. Like, but some people do. Some people do.
It, you know?
I think Lil Duval was saying something like that.
Yeah,
like you kill him, but I feel like you should be.
I definitely would end it.
You should be able to put hands to him.
I would definitely end it because it's a man.
Yeah, you definitely be able to put hands to him.
Square with that nigga.
It was also a video of somebody in a picture of some transgender that was like, I think she had the operation and everything, and she was running track and shit, and she was one like people saying it's unfair, like Joanna Man. How that nigga was like killing them niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
it's unfair.
Like if somebody was in the NBA, but it was really WNBA
is really a dude. LeBron go undercover as fucking LeBroniana. Fucking Tatiana, LeBroniana.
Dunk down, Browniana.
Dunk down. I want to see you dunk down. Yeah, dog. I don't know. See, in that situation, it's kind of hard because you got emotions attached. Like if I was with my girl now, but would that make you gay if you stayed? If you put everything aside, was like, man, you know what I'm saying? We done did all this stuff.
In my mind, personally, I feel like yes, because he was born a man. I don't care what Dr. Eggman did.
But you went into the relationship thinking that it was a woman, and the whole time you thought it was a woman. So you never. But you would never. So would it make you gay? All right. So the first time y'all had sex, you thought it was a woman, but it was really a man. Would that make you gay right there?
I think it would, bro.
But you didn't know this.
It's still a man.
So okay,
I mean, it's in my mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Still born a man.
No, they literally still are a man. Yes, they got X and Y.
But in their minds, don't call me a man. I'm not a man no more.
Yeah, like the GameStop employee. Yeah. That shit was so funny.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
That was hilarious.
He just did it again. What pissed me off so much is that they be so. He was big as fuck.
Yeah,
he was so big. Come on, dog. Like, I'm gonna call you. Like, I'm not gonna slip up and call you sir.
I feel like my man's doing it on purpose though.
He was he probably being a jerk. But dog was like 250. Like, he was big as hell, dog.
That nigga toes was coming off the heels and shit
right?
like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shave or something. He had facial hair, all type of shit. Like, I don't get it.
Lurch.
It's hard. I'm programmed in my head to say sir to a man. Yeah. If you got facial hair, you got muscles, all this shit. Oh, sir. If you slim, slender, Coca-Cola shaped, long hair, blah, blah. Okay, ma'am.
He was just so used to giving excellent customer service.
Right?
I'm sorry,
sir.
Yeah.
But what about dude? Is that like is that offensive if I call a transgender woman?
You still acknowledge him as a man.
Like not like saying like dude as a man, but like, all right, dude. Like you said I can say that to Kier.
But you don't call him dude. You don't say you probably never ever said that to her though.
I feel like
chill, dude. Like
I feel like I have.
Nah. You probably say bro, but no,
bro. I said bro before. I swear to God, I said bro a lot.
Okay, but
because what's the name called Cardi B, bro? Offset. I love you, bro. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you, bro. All right, bro. That's probably because he's from the South and shit.
They probably still would take that as you calling me a guy. But
I don't know. It's so much stuff. It's so much stuff that's untalked about. Like you don't know what the you know what I'm saying the procedures and shit.
We probably would need somebody from that community to sit right here and kind of correct us on everything and educate us on everything.
I don't know any because in the black community they don't really. Well, it's growing now, but especially in the hood, like now they ain't with all that shit.
It's probably something that's down low.
Definitely, definitely some down low. But I don't know. That's the craziest part. Having to be down low because your parents won't
not even accept your parents,
or family.
Anybody in your fucking life won't accept you because people. I feel like everybody gonna judge you, especially if you portray yourself in a certain way. Like if you just super masculine or you just that type of street nigga where they don't look at you like he gay and like you just give up. You decided to come out. And then everybody in your life, your social life, social media, everything, they probably just judge you and make you just feel terrible.
Thing is, people get judged. Like we probably get judged for this podcast. Like exactly, that's the point.
I'm saying
we probably get judged for our views, like the way we feel about
it's different though,
all that stuff.
Versus like because we not openly saying hey we're gay versus a guy just openly coming out saying he's gay. Like he'd be judged way different from us having a discussion about gay and pride and stuff like that.
I mean, I get it. Yeah, it is different. I'm just saying people just judge all the time for any and everything.
Yeah, but I guess it's just your skin. Like if you got thick skin or whatever. But
yeah, I do think that's what it's all come down to because it was. And I was watching what was I watching? America's Got Talent. The new season they got some lady Gabrielle Union. Yeah, they got Terry Crews as the host and stuff like that.
They definitely switched up a lot.
It was this real super tall. He was like 7 foot. Mm-hmm. He was like a drag transgender type dude. Mm-hmm. He was a singer. He could sing good. He's sort of a comedian. Mm-hmm. Dude was talented. He was dressed up in like heels, makeup, all this stuff. Capped a beard.
Black guy?
No, it's a white guy. Mm-hmm. He was from like Australia or some shit like that. I can't think. Dude 7 foot. Could have hooped. Don't know why. Wasted potential. Could have gave me that 7 feet. I'd have been dominant. Definitely would have been dominant.
Bad niece.
But yeah, nigga was big as hell. Nigga was he was transgender or drag or whatever he was. I don't know, but he had confidence. Mm-hmm. That's all it takes. Maybe he built that confidence. I don't know, but
I think a lot of factors play a part in it, especially you being a product of your environment, like the people around your surroundings, people that's in your environment, not as accepting of that type of people from that community or whatever.
For sure.
They judge those type of people all the time. So you probably be like, well, I ain't finna come out because all these niggas do is talk about, oh, you gay, and coming out around them. They ain't gonna never let it down or never make me feel like I'm normal around them. So they probably just stay on the down low and hit up back page and all that type of shit.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to live my life. What if the roles were reversed and gay was the new normal and straight was, you know what I'm saying, the in the closet type thing. Like if you like women, you the weirdo. If you like women, you know what I'm saying, you disown from the family. If you like women, the Bible say you not getting into heaven.
That shit.
How would you feel? Do you
I couldn't even think about it like that because it just seems weird.
And I'm pretty sure but I feel like people are so tied in to what everybody else think they would just automatically go and be gay just because, you know what I'm saying, like that's the normal. That's what everybody into now. Mm-hmm.
I mean that's. The people are based on they let other people judge them for everything, not even just off the gay topic, like just
I was gonna say the same thing off the gay topic too.
The way you like dress anything, they can be like, oh, you still wearing FUBU? That's whack, and then you gonna feel this type of way, like I can't wear this. They're not gonna accept me.
Exactly the same thing, like smoking weed, drinking, all that stuff. Like it's all outside influence. Yeah, all outside influence. Everything.
I feel like all that shit is just you seen somebody else do it, you seen somebody else wear it, so that you want to do it.
But the thing is, that's life though. You were taught by other people. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't know what sex is unless somebody told you about it. Unless you saw
certain things that you taught that you probably like. Okay, this is bad. This is not.
Yeah,
bad.
Exactly. Not everything is positive and negative. But you know what I'm saying. People who smoke weed don't speak negative about it. They always speak positive. So if somebody trying to tell you about weed,
because of the information they get from around the world, that it's grown from the earth. It's a plant, so it's not bad for us. Like but
we get information about black people through the news. Like it's always like, you know what I'm saying, this black dude did this, black dude did that. That's why some white people don't like it.
That's just negative, like as far as negative opinions. I feel like that ain't necessarily educational information. That's just that's an opinion. Like this black guy he this he dressed this way or he a gangbanger. You know, this is somebody's opinion, I guess.
Oh, no, I ain't talking about it. I'm talking about like the actual news where people do stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? This dude done robbed somebody. This dude done stabbed this person. This dude done killed this dude. This kid done shot somebody.
What do you translate that to? Like
I'm just saying, like, if the news is always reporting on black people doing crimes and stuff like that, people look at it and see that
I get
it's, you know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, well, black people are the problem. Like, and if somebody coming to you like, yeah, weed is great, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Weed don't hurt nobody. How many people die from weed? Nobody. How many people die from cigarettes and alcohol and crack and all that stuff? Everybody. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way you present it is the problem. It's not about the people you talking to, it's the way you present it.
But it's also, I think, people that's just not as, I wouldn't say educated. They just don't have their own sense of, you gotta have mind to be like, oh, you know, people walk up to you, oh, this ain't bad for you. You should try this. Okay.
That's the thing. That's the thing. And not, like, I even want to do this podcast because I listen to, like, Charlamagne and them. You know what I'm saying? I always like, you know what I'm saying?
They freely talk about stuff like this because just the platform that they have. They rich. They famous.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they don't give a shit about what nobody think of them. You know.
Well, Charlamagne was doing that before. Like, before he got rich and famous, he was, like, talking shit to Buffy the Body, saying you ain't gonna make it unless you pass on this.
He on the nationally.
I'm talking before when he was still in Charlotte. When he was still in Charlotte, he had his own little shit. He was known for, like, I say what I feel. And then they brought him on to the Breakfast Club. He would say how he feels and blah, all that stuff. And then that was what he did before.
And then times has changed now. Like most men, not most, but a lot of men feel it's comfortable now to talk about it. You ain't got to be about it. Like, you know. Oh yeah. Like, you know, like
what's that white nigga name? You fucking what the fuck? The white nigga, Slim Jesus.
Slim Jesus.
Yeah, he was. They just talk about it. I ain't really with that shit. I just talk about it. That's what everybody do.
Yeah.
I don't believe nobody, dog. I don't believe people can't fight. People cannot fight no more.
Definitely not.
Nowadays,
that's why I be like, when you be talking about I want to see somebody scrap with you in the street, stuff like that. In my mind frame, I feel like any guy in the street, he could have some type of fight background, but just generally the typical hood guy, I just automatically label you as, you know, I could probably beat your ass. Not probably, just I could beat your ass.
And he thinking the same thing.
I mean, but he going off a street mentality where, you know,
going off some fucking actual boxing trade and shit.
Yeah, I'm going off of just, I'm gonna process it different versus how he gonna process it. He processing it probably like, oh, I'm about to beat this nigga ass or whatever. And I'm calculating things to where I know how he gonna fight me.
Get your equalizer ass. You fucking set the watch. I have 5 seconds to disarm this man.
You know where it's gonna go, bro. He gonna throw that punch.
Snap the neck. Go ahead.
Hit that bitch. Grab that nigga.
All right. He gonna block it like this? Like this?
That's usually how my defense mechanism is. People throw a punch. Kind of defense.
That's a fucking Anderson Silva shit. He used to do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the easiest way to guard a jab.
Get your ass cracked, nigga.
Y'all street niggas can't scrap.
I think that's a good place to end it. We did like 50 minutes, 49. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Yeah. So I want to thank everybody for listening, man. I appreciate it.
We appreciate it, man. Lane switches, we out.
Alright, cool. And we did that without the thing. Honestly, I was thinking super hard because I felt like it was going to be a spot where we wasn't going to say shit because I couldn't think of nothing to say.
I'm pretty good at, like, you know, dragging on because when you be talking about something,